Good evening, everyone. Guys, I do apologize for my attire. I just got back from the gym and I thought I'd come straight in here because I needed to talk about what's been happening in the Middle East. So the situation all day has been, all sides are trading, they're trading rocket attacks, trading missile attacks, indirect fire. You've got Israeli troops on the ground in the north. You've got Israeli troops on the ground in the south. Some of the key developments that have come out, and I think one of the key developments is, well, it is a key development, but I think it just shows what absolute chaos we're in the United Kingdom right now. And for those of you who watch my video, the last video I posted this morning about how Lord Ali was in charge Lord Ali had influence in the United Kingdom with choosing the cabinet, choosing the first 100 days meetings and schedules. So, it kind of leans towards Lord Ali had a bigger hand in this than we originally thought. Anyway, guys, so I need to share these articles with you because you wouldn't believe them unless I shared them with you. And guys, if you've not done so already, please like, follow, subscribe, share my stuff. I really appreciate it when you guys do that. So where are we? Here we are. So these are two articles. I mean, this one is it is 3 months old, but Labour would comply with ICC arrest warrant order for Netanyahu, Lammy reiterates. So this is when David Lammy was the shadow foreign secretary. He was saying that they would comply with an international arrest warrant for Benjamin Netanyahu. Now, obviously, unless you're living in a cave, you know that Benjamin Netanyahu is he's the guy who's in charge of Israel at the moment, and he's the one waging war on waging a 7-point war. Now, back when David Lammy was shadow foreign secretary, and again, I don't know how he even got this, role, but we'll just read this bit here. David Lammy has reiterated that Labour would seek to implement an arrest warrant against Benjamin Netanyahu if one was issued by the International Criminal Court, the ICC. So, people wonder why when David Lammy goes away and he's trying to make these deals and he's trying to make these peace deals and forge these international relationships, why nobody will talk to him. Well, there it is. It's pretty much cut and shut. So that was 3 months ago. David Lammy, they're going to support an international arrest warrant for Benjamin Netanyahu. And then literally, guys, from the same news outlet today, you couldn't make this stuff up. You really couldn't. And then from the same newslet today, I think it's the Guardian, I think. So much has been happening today. Yeah, Guardian, sorry. From the Guardian today, so much has been happening, so much on this, on this scale. UK Prime Minister says he will never stop all arms sales to Israel. UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer said stopping all arms sales to Israel will never be his position. He told the Commons, if sales of weapons for defensive use by Israel were banned, then that it's a position that I could not, I'm not sure if that's the right word, I could not see a year after the 7th of October. It is not a position I could count continents within the face of the attacks by Iran. So what he's saying there basically is now that this war's been raging, that they're going to, the United Kingdom are not going to stop selling arms, but they're going to not stop selling some arms, if that makes any sense at all. But what you can see here is the total contradiction now between the, in this top tier of government, whereby you've got David Lammy running around saying he supports, an arrest warrant for Benjamin Netanyahu while going out to Israel to try and get a meeting with him. Of course, they're not going to talk to David Lammy. Of course, they're not going to give him the time of day. Why? Why would you? Imagine if, break this down to your, home scale or whatever. If somebody's out there trying to call for wanting to get you arrested, you're not going to go and have a business meeting with him or her and try and, come to some sort of negotiating table when that person is trying to get you arrested. It's absolutely absurd. Now, Remember what David Lammy said? He said, that's the position of the Labour Party. He said, in fact, I'll tell you exactly what he said, just so I don't get done for fake news again. Labour would comply with ICC arrest warrant order for Netanyahu, Lammy reiterates. I'll put these links in the description. That is literally what every time I look at him, guys, this is literally what they're saying now in the United Kingdom. 3 months ago, they were saying, no, they won't. 3 months ago, they were saying, yes, we're going to arrest Netanyahu. Now they're saying we won't stop arms sales to Israel. Guys, the whole situation is absolutely chaos. Now, what I want to talk about is something that was like, I wanted to show the video, but I didn't think it was, it was too distasteful, I think, for me to show. If you guys, I'm sure you guys have seen it. It's all over the internet of these girls, chanting this song about being bald and like mocking with their hair. And that's basically a mock about they're mocking the Jews for having their head shaved in the Holocaust. Now, just watching these people, they have absolute contempt for humanity. Now, whatever side of your political spectrum you're on, you've got to draw a line at some things, and some things are just too vile and disgusting to even, you've got to say, right, guys, look, I disagree with you, right? I really do. I disagree with you. I don't think what you're doing is right, but I'm not going to make fun out of stuff that happened, disgusting stuff that happened to, your race of people in past history. And I think it's such a paradox that the same people are now out on the streets who are wanting peace. Those are the same people, from my optics, these people waving the Palestinian flags are the same people that a year ago were out on the streets cheering, letting fireworks off, making funny, really berating. I watched the video where there was a young Arab girl, and she was really berating a Jewish man in London. They were in like a cafe or something, and she was really berating him, and it was a year ago today. She was really, really berating this person. Guys, if we can't be adults in this world and come and have legitimate arguments and articulate ourselves without descending into chaos, really, we are no better than the cavemen. We're no better than the dinosaurs, and we really don't deserve anything better than what we have right now at the moment, because we have just got, and to me, it seems really polarizing that the mainstream have put people in, you're either pro-Palestine or pro-Israel. Guys, I'm pro-British and pro-peace. Is that something I can be, or is that not on the cards? People are getting shoved into these boxes, whether they like it or not. And when you corral people and say, look, you guys are on that side and you guys are on that side, and then point at each other and tell each other what bad things are happening, nothing good comes of this. Those people who don't understand history are doomed to repeat it. I think I'll leave it there, guys, because I think that, that's a fair comment. People really don't understand history, and we have literally seen the same things happen. You can go right back to the fall of the Roman Empire. We're literally having the same things happen again and again and again, and people keep repeating themselves. Guys, I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to back to grid. I'll get you guys another video later.